Since Tesla has been booming this year, and I know many of you are considering buying or increasing your investments in this stock, let's talk about a key query that every Tesla investor has at some point. Did you know that you might be able to retire early if you own a certain number of Tesla shares by 2025? It's no secret that a lot of people consider Tesla as a way to retire sooner. Interested parties should monitor the company's progress in order to learn how to test a Midas system in accomplishing the goal. And with real life, since Tony Stark Elon is in charge of Tesla's whole business, I'm glad to wager on early retirement in the Bahamas with the EV manufacturer. To find out how much Tesla stock you'll need to retire by 2025, watch today's video. But make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons before we go there. The recent performance of the industry's stock price has maintained investor confidence in it. Tesla's market capitalization grew to more than $1.2 trillion in the fourth quarter, despite a few setbacks. A $1,000 investment made in November 2020 would yield a 193% return, or almost $2,940 a year later, according to CNBC's forecasts. Earlier in 2020, when Tesla's stock was just over $400 per share, a $1,000 investment would have grown 325% and been worth roughly $31,286 in 2021 alone. Your return would have been substantially higher if you had gone back a few years over the same time period. Since the stock has increased from $5.74 to $1,229 over the years, a $1,000 investment in Tesla in November 2011 would be worth almost $204,000 on November 2, 2016, when the company was trading at about $38 per share. This is an almost 20,000% return that completely outperforms any similar S&P 500 investment. Despite this, it is undeniable that Tesla has had periods of dips, and there is no guarantee there won't be more, though experts predict that the anticipated dips in the future will be minimal. This is in sharp contrast with the S&P 500, which is regarded by many experts, including legendary investor Warren Buffett, as the best place for most people to put their money because it holds every stock in the index, making it automatically diversified. Both Tesla admirers and detractors continue to argue whether the company's stock is overvalued or undervalued. Actually, Tesla has joined forces with other businesses to expand output and customer base. Adam Jonas, Morgan Stanley's global head of cars and shared mobility research, said this year's predictions are projected to surpass 2 million units in terms of delivery, and Stanley boosted its price target for Tesla shares from $300 to $400 to reflect this. Goldman Sachs' Delaney said he now expects the stock to go up $300. Even Credit Suisse analyst Dan Levy remained upbeat on Tesla stock and upped his price target to $410, stating that the stock's recent slide is an enticing entry option. Levy anticipates that Tesla will surpass the expectations of Wall Street. Even rockstar picker and American investor Cathie Wood, founder, CEO, and CIO of ARK Invest, a $60 billion company that makes investments in genomics and self-driving cars, projected that Tesla would be worth $1,000 by 2025. Even though one expert forecasted Tesla stock would trade above $2,500 by 2025, this prediction is not completely rejected because it was based on a thorough review of the EV company's past success in the market and its projected future growth. The main EV manufacturer's stock price is projected to climb in reaction to a spike in sales. If this prediction comes true, Tesla stockholders might see a big return on their investment by 2027. Can you tell me what you think about putting money into Tesla? Well, no one can honestly say that they aren't eager about retiring, but most individuals don't realize they'll need a solid financial foundation built on lucrative investments to retire comfortably. Investing in growth stocks, for example, could pay off if you acquire it at a high enough price. But investors are expecting on Tesla to live up to lofty expectations, and the EV business is taking steps that illustrate its success to both investors and skeptics. Tesla plans to develop a sports car with the earnings, and then use those monies to build an economical car, and so on. ARK Invest claims to have been developing practical AI solutions and to have unveiled the Optimus humanoid robot on AI Day. Over half of Tesla's EBITDA and 60% of its projected value are expected to come from the company's robo-taxi business line by 2026. Though at far smaller margins than the robo-taxi revenue, they also forecast that by 2026, electric vehicles will make up 57% of the company's total revenue across the simulation set. Tesla has arguably established a reputation for itself in the market by this time, and its performance, even with the decline, indicates that the EV manufacturer will keep up its strong performance. Many Tesla bulls aspire to become wealthy as loyal Tesla shareholders and support the company's vision of a cleaner, more environmentally friendly Earth. Therefore, in the not-too-distant future, the company might be a good retirement plan. According to annuity.org, the median American retirement income is approximately $47,500, meaning that you will need at least $4,100 per month on average to live comfortably in a Western nation like the United States. Because arbitrage makes their retirement funds go much farther in countries like Panama, Mexico, Costa Rica, Portugal, and even Thailand, many Americans are choosing to retire there. You will need at least $50,000 in inflation-adjusted savings, with a standard 5% withdrawal rate if you wish to retire by 2030 but require at least $4,000 per month in retirement income and wish to remain in your current nation. This implies that you will require a minimum of $1 million in retirement funds. The good news is that even if you keep spending 5% of your savings annually, your retirement funds will last for a very long time because Tesla shares will increase in value over time if the company continues to be strong. Perhaps the best investment you can make now, if you want to retire from the workforce by 2030, is to purchase Tesla stock. Adam Jonas claims that the electric vehicle market is currently a race in which Tesla is leading. He compared it to a marathon, saying if the EV race were a marathon, Tesla would be in the lead at mile 21, and everyone else would be tying their shoes. So let's come back for a second to the numbers and address the very title of this video. $1 million minimum in retirement funds by 2025 is the goal we chase in order to address. Let's dive into Cathie Wood's price target for Tesla of $600 a share by 2025 as our base case. This specific price target is a good base case because, in its prediction, Cathie is removing autonomous driving in any form of ride-hailing from the valuation framework, so the framework is actually extremely conservative. Commenting on Cathie's price target, ARK Invest's Sam Cora stated that the firm's efficient drivetrain and low battery costs will make it one of the most capable of surviving any slowdown in the automotive industry. He added that, like in the past, Tesla may be the first to lower prices, putting pressure on other car makers. Fund manager Cathie re-emphasized the analyst view and stated that Tesla's success does not depend on autonomous ride-hailing. She believes the electric vehicle market alone presents a vast opportunity. Tesla's goal, according to Wood, is to reduce prices and increase EV adoption, and CEO Elon Musk may announce a significant drop in pricing to $25,000 for future EVs at the upcoming Investor Day. He pointed out that gas-powered vehicles thrived at that price point and predicts EVs will make up 75% of the market, scaling from 8.5 million in 2022 to 60 million units in the next 5 years, which she believes may be a conservative estimate. She stated that Tesla is 3 to 4 years ahead of the competitors in battery costs and is unparalleled in chip design and data assets for the autonomous mobility industry. She compared it to the difference between Apple's chip design for smartphones and those of Nokia, Motorola, Ericsson, and BlackBerry. So to sum things up, under this very cautious framework of $600 per share price, you will need 1,667 shares in order to head over to Stet Mai Tais in Maui in your dream retirement in 2025. As much as I want to talk more about our retirement with Tesla, I'll have to end this video here. But be sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.